Elections in real estate, connected or no?
They're all connected.
If you're a buyer or seller in the real estate market, wondering about the impact of upcoming elections on our market, this video is for you. I'm Sally Daley of the Daley Group at Douglas Elliman in Vero Beach, Florida. Today, we're diving into the relationship between real estate and elections. The impact of presidential elections on real estate markets. Well, presidential elections are a cornerstone of our democratic society, setting policies and setting the course for national and international affairs. One area significantly influenced by these elections is the real estate market. The impact is multifaceted, affecting consumer confidence, market stability, interest rates, and even property values. Consumer confidence and market activity. Well, consumer confidence is a pivotal aspect of the real estate market, directly influencing buying and selling activities. During presidential election years, uncertainty often looms as potential changes in policies may be afoot that would affect economic conditions. Buyers and sellers may adopt a wait-and-see approach, leading to a temporary slowdown in market activity. The hesitancy stems from concerns about potential tax reforms, changes in housing policies, shifts in economic strategies that could affect household incomes and unemployment rates. Market stability and investment decisions. Well, the stability of the real estate market is a closely tied element to the broader economic environment, which can be volatile during economic and election periods. Investors, both domestic and international, tend to be cautious, preferring to hold off on significant investments until the potential political landscape is known. This caution can lead to reduced liquidity in the market and slower property turnover. Additionally, the stock market, which often experiences increased volatility during elections, can influence real estate investments as well. Fluctuations in the stock market can affect the availability of capital for real estate purchases and development projects. As we all know, if you're using your portfolio, it matters. Interest rates and monetary policy. Presidential elections can also impact real estate through changes in monetary policy. The Fed, while independent, may adjust its policies in response to election outcomes and the anticipated economic direction, as we all have seen this year, that's for sure. Interest rates, a crucial factor in real estate affordability, can be influenced by these adjustments. A new administration's stance on fiscal policies and its relationship with the Federal Reserve can lead to changes in interest rates, impacting demand, consequently, the housing market. For instance, a government focused on stimulating the economy through lower interest rates may make borrowing cheaper, potentially boosting the real estate market by impacting demand. Conversely, as we have seen in living color over the past year, concerns about inflation could lead to higher interest rates, increasing the cost of mortgages and cooling the market, as we've seen nationally over the past year. Policy changes and real estate regulations. Well, the incoming administration's policy and priorities can have direct implications for the real estate market. What do I mean? Tax reforms, housing subsidies, and regulatory changes are areas where presidential policies can make a significant difference. For example, alterations to property tax deductions, capital gains taxes, and incentives for home ownership can affect the attractiveness of real estate investments overall. Policies aimed at affordable housing can influence the supply and help boost demand as well in various market segments. The extent to which a new president prioritizes infrastructure spending can also affect real estate, as improved infrastructure typically enhances property values. Long-term impacts, while the immediate impacts of presidential elections on real estate markets are often marked by uncertainty and caution, the long-term impacts depend on the policies implemented by the new administration. Stability and growth in the real estate market are fostered by consistent, supportive policies. Historical data shows that while markets may experience temporary fluctuations around election periods, they tend to broadly stabilize once the political and economic outlook becomes clearer. In conclusion, presidential elections undeniably influence real estate markets, primarily through shifts in consumer confidence, market stability, interest rates, and regulatory policies. While the uncertainty surrounding elections can cause short-term heartburn, the long-term health of real estate in the market is largely determined by the effectiveness and the consistency of the implemented policies. For real estate professionals, homeowners, buyers, and investors alike, staying informed about potential policy changes and market trends during election years is crucial for making strategic decisions. Understanding the interplay between political outcomes of the real estate dynamics can also help you navigate the complexities of the election-induced market fluctuations and capitalize on opportunities that may emerge. For our market of Vero Beach, Florida, we anticipate our customarily quieter summer market as many elective buyers and seasonal owners or sellers are literally out of the area, making activity historically slower. As we inch towards election time in the fall, time will tell as to whether or not our sales activity in Vero will remain quieter in anticipation of the November elections or return to a more typical cycle of an uptick in activity. We'll keep an eye on all things Vero and keep you informed. I'm Sally Daley of the Daley Group of Douglas Elliman in Vero Beach, Florida. If you like this content, please hit the like or the subscribe button above to get more videos from us when we publish them. And comment market report below if you'd like to receive our interactive, super cool market report each month right to your email inbox. It has a bevy of interactive features that will allow you to keep eyes on the market for any zip code in the United States. Until next time, I'm Sally Daley of the Daley Group at Douglas Elliman in Vero Beach. Take care. If you like this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. This way you'll get notified when we produce new videos. And if you want to see more content right now, click to the videos to the left and you'll see more.